So hopefully we'll see them turn things around here today.
Things do not always translate, but now it is time to see if they do. Day 2, ATC can turn it around. Will the teams from Group C, mainstays like TSM, FDX, and Soniqs join the fray as they make their first drop from the plane in the group stages of PCS5? This is the action. For those of you who are just joining us, my name's Toffees. I'm joined by Porosaurus.
Hello.
We'll be giving you the call as we go through 5 epic games today. Poro, it sounds like you have found something.
No, it's just right off the bat we can see that Gas Can's just going to stick with their normal drop. So looks like maybe the call for the day was to just play as normal. So that's good news if you're Dignitas. Great news if you're SSG. Again, I mean, the amount of pressure that SSG is under right now is just unfathomable. I mean, they have so much work to do, and you know that Roth is really wanting to get back to that PGC. He wants to get back to that international level. Yeah, there's a lot to be said for what you can learn here, but this circle is absolutely brutal. I did not even think it could cut up here, and I feel like a lot of teams are just as shocked as I am. As now, well,
stoked.
Yeah,
Dignitas is stoked because it's guaranteed coming back down for 4, right? So you know if you're in Dignitas's spot, that crossroads is going to be in the next circle.
Ryan getting involved here with WP. Wolfpack will get one out at least, and oh no, armed burglar, you're stuck. Oh, he's gonna get popped too. Nikos will be the one to do it, and Wolfpack has gone down in 15th. That is a historical team name, Toffees. Do you remember some of the players for Wolfpack? That would be a very Toffees thing for him.
Who was on the original Wolfpack? What?
Machine Gunner, Hypoc.
Oh yeah.
That was back in the day. Look at that. Adapt actually crashes and destroys XD. Meanwhile, Soniqs shooting at 300 in rotation. It's like Stream should be able to get through. Barely.
You say Adapt crashed XD and wiped him?
It looked like it, yeah. That's what the kill feed was looking like. Or was it the other way? Oh, wait. Yeah, that was the same team.
I think they killed themselves.
They killed... Oh, no. They didn't.
Stick at the map as it closes. This is WC, Elusive, Soniqs getting together here. Wildcard is knocked out, and the Soniqs are playing very, very good PUBG. Not surprised.
Shocking.
But glad to see him back on fire. They were a little weak at ESL. That's not true. They killed like monsters. They just couldn't close out a game.
Yeah, and you know that's kind of the thing that happens, right?
Right. Calling them weak is like saying Arnold's weak when he's a little out of practice. You know what I'm saying? Like they're still absolute monsters.
Yeah. Well, the thing they got to worry about right now is this elusive push coming from the backside. So you check on Greg Shot. Okay, there we go. Okay. Tickleton has been taken down and flushed, but elusive loses 3 in the process, and Kite goes down to the blue. So they do clean it up. 7 kills now for Soniqs, but they have lost Tickleton.
Yeah,
see if that impacts them too very. I don't think they'll be too impacted by it. Greg Shot all by himself here, having to defend against Orion. He picks up 1, gets that for free. Orion will try to bail out and get to the dip. Sociopath almost gets there, but a honey badger picks his pocket. You're going to try to smoke him off, see if he can get him back up, and it looks like they should. Okay, Sociopath getting a little bit of a reprieve here.
Except maybe wrapping through towns. We'll see how that one plays out.
Civ?
Well, he found the trolls.
There's a team under there.
Any trolls under the bridge?
Unfortunately. Unfortunately, Civ will go down, and now Marcelic will try to take the looks over. I'm actually not sure if this is a good or bad thing for Wallbang. They were kind of vibing under that bridge, liking that nobody knew where they were, just playing it slow, trying to get to late game. Which
they know we're here. Get away! Get away!
Yeah, this is I mean, that's their win condition, really. And as a result, they're just going to go ahead and dip on out, which they have to because of the new circle, obviously. But ATC, I'm interested as to why ATC decided to wrap that way, considering the circle went that far south. But now Wallbang is crashing right into SSG. You can see TSM also doing their thing as Wallbang loses through. Oh my goodness, that's big stuff for SSG.
Wow. Well, just into the bridge. Unfortunate. I think ATC was planning a similar rotation, to be honest, and they figured no one's going to be under here. The Blues about to close on it, and they were. Let's jump to gas cans, opening fire. Orion actually opening fire on gas cans. They're holding Schrodinger's ditch as it makes yet another appearance and yet another game. Orion is sent out of the match, and gas cans down to just 2.
Yeah, good hold from Orion at the beginning there. They brought it just down to Adam. Hikerman makes it in, but look at this.
Golf time, boys.
You're within throwable range of TSM. No. You know that is not where you want to be, and that's just basketball at this point, how big that dip is. Hikerman and Adam going to have to play the walls, really, just to avoid things, but they got to worry about their north side here, where Dignitas might have a little bit of an angle. TSM looks like they're going to regroup here and maybe hold off on trying to waste any more throwables there. Yeah.
Let's be honest, but like, this is a team that could very well represent North America at PGC and needs to have a good performance here.
Be fantastic representation as well. Dignitas, they're fraggers. They're absolute fraggers, but they're in a lot of trouble right now. Shimboy's gone down. Sparking gets picked out as he tries to leave the compound. Honey Badger now all by himself, and he's got to make the way into the circle. Neither of those two docs are going to get rezzed. He's all alone once again. We'll see how he runs it. Eternity, though, has that radio tower still. You've still got 3-man Soniqs on the eastern side.
Honestly,
Jumbi needs to be careful.
If it goes hard east, the Soniqs could be in a really good spot if they can control this road sort of ridge line. We'll see. People coming in from the north side. Looks like SSG's trying to make their way in. Mime is closing on the tower. It was abandoned by ETR. Regardless of how Wallbang and ATC happened under the bridge, at the end of the day, both of their rotations ended in sort of death to the same groups in the same spot. So it is what it is. I think if ATC hadn't been ambushed, they probably would have still ran into the same issue. We got Space Station up here on top of the hill, the AWM on hand. Dignitas eliminated with a nice shot from HWID.
Attack. If you can get this, it'll be great news for TSM.
Did you see the ammo issues they're up against?
Yeah.
He only has half a full load in the M249, and he's got 15 of 70 here. So this tells me that their utility situation is probably not great. One smoke. That's the downside of being up here the whole game, as you brought up earlier. Nice finish though for Purdy.
For Kurt, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, that's good news for TSM, though. They don't have to worry about that snake in their back anymore. And now we've gotten to our top 4 teams.
And that knock on information gathering puts them right back into wait and hope.
They actually grab a vehicle. Okay. All right, I see what they're thinking here, but yeah, it's going to happen real quick with TSM in Eternity here. But like I said, TSM needs to do this cleanly. H1 will get a little help there, and they'll find a knock onto Vexel. Jumbi going to go down to Blue as Blue is pushing right behind them. Morns, you can see how low he is as well. Are they actually trying to go for these reses? Looks like they might be. TSM going to find another knock with another well-placed grenade, as they have been holding on to all of their utility this whole time, waiting for this moment.
And they have the car, easy cover, so they're able to turn to the left side and try to take space to the gaming as they come up over the top of the hill. Birdie puts in a lot of shots, but takes some damage from a grenade, goes for the spray, has to drop back down, ends up getting knocked back down. 2 down on TSM. Luke still in charge of holding Eternity, has to decide if he wants to come back and go for those reses. Soniqs pushes the top of the hill. Eternity is out. Mime wants to make the push forward, goes for the heavy smoke pile. Win on his back. They've got 3 up, and the big advantage is they move down the road. TSM is hurting as they are down to 1 player left. 15 kills on the Soniqs, and it's starting to smell like a Soniqs kind of day as they move down the ramp. SSG has dropped back to lick their wounds, and that's spot time for Soniqs to go in for the TSM complete elimination. Only 1 man left. That is Luke 12 trying to make a play here. Meanwhile, SSG is going to be enjoying the fruits of their earlier labor as everyone bleeds out. SSG moves to the bottom of the hill, and Shrimsy's got to figure out how to deal with these guys.
Huge for SSG that they were able to get at least one of the reses. They almost get the second, but aren't quite able to. So they're down to 2. They're down to 3, down to 2 now. As Soniqs is a 2v2. Shrimsy and Mime going to be pushing. Shrimsy pushing a lot more aggressively as Mime has to stop to go for the heal. H1 does get spotted on that flank spot. As now SSG is down to 1. Is he going for the res in the smoke? No, he doesn't have the time, I don't think. Roth, actually, yeah, he is. He's going to get it. Okay. Well played there by Roth.
Got the res. Shrimsy is out of utility. They have no more nades they can toss in. It's now a 2v2. Mime gets the spot, goes for the first one. Shrimsy gets the knock. Mime gets the second. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Soniqs with 18 kills, Poro. Smells like victory.
affect my mind or die from last shout. I pray my dick get big as the Eiffel Tower, so I can fuck